It is 8 o'clock in Los Angeles. We have Norm MacDonald here. You're watching Tom Green Live. Anything.
Yeah, right.
We can show it. This is really exciting for me. I'm really excited to have you here.
I like that even though it's in your house, the chair is still higher. Even though
Well, yeah, no, I know. We can get you a pillow. Not many people notice that.
I thought it was supposed to break the form of traditional, and yet now I'm looking up at you.
I did. Yeah, I know. You know, the last person to notice that was Ed McMahon. He nailed me about that right away. And Eric Estrada nailed me about it too. Yeah, this is cool. You know, we grew up. Norm and I grew up about a few blocks away from each other without knowing it.
I know, it's amazing.
You grew up on Jasper. You could probably Google Earth it right now in Gloucester. And I grew up on Monson, just a few blocks away. Did you go to Gloucester High School?
Yeah, I went to Gloucester High.
I went to Colonel By High School.
I know, Colonel By was the good one. I mean, I don't know if it was good, but...
I heard it went downhill.
Everybody talked about it. Were you there when the guy shot all the kids in the school?
At Colonel By?
It wasn't Colonel By, right?
It was St. Pius.
Yeah, you remember that? St. Pius, yeah.
St. Pius, no, I was not in Ottawa when that happened.
Martin Poulin.
Martin Poulin was the shooter?
Yeah, he had a bad day. And he killed his father. He went to his girlfriend's house, killed his girlfriend.
What year was
and then
this?
He went to school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how the real started after the real started. He burned the girl to death.
Oh, that's right. In the house, right? He burned the girl.
Talking to Howard Lapidus here, who was also in Ottawa, Canada in the 70s. Yeah. Yeah. Howard always likes to come up to the show and sort of do the interview from the peanut gallery
He's like
over
the fact checker.
No, it's good though. It's good though. Yeah.
But yeah.
Not often you're talking about Ottawa in the 70s. The host doesn't know who Martin Poulin is, and then there's a guy sitting there and one of two people who happens to know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Martin Poulin. So look, there are people who are going to be flipping out on me because I just start rambling. But the thing is we can actually click on a button here. See?
Yeah.
This is the new Skype feature. We can click on a button here, and now we're talking live to a kid in New York City.
Wow.
Full screen. See, this is the show.
There's the kid.
But then watch it. They can actually cut to it. There's Max Miller.
Hey.
Hey, Max, you're on the show now with Norm MacDonald. This is new technology. Where are you, Max?
Right now I'm in New York City.
New York City. Do you have a question for Norm? See, isn't it cool, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I have a question. I read online that you dropped out of high school, and in the past few weeks I've been kind of really wanting to drop out because I want to be a musician, and I think it could be like I could greatly further my career as it. So I was wondering if you had any like regrets or anything.
Is that true? Did you?
Yeah, yeah. You know, I would say that I think it's kind of useless to go to school, you know.
Really?
Yeah, because it seems to me like most people, you know, they're men already or women, and they're still living at home, and you know, college they're 20, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you leave when you're 14, 15, whatever, you're a man, you know. You learn a lot more, have a lot more fun.
Just quit school.
And especially if you want to be a musician, or you want to be, you know what I mean?
So you hear this, Max?
I hear it.
You might just want to just quit entirely and just go do it.
Because also, you know, people go, oh, you gotta like, if you want to have something to fall back on, you have to tell, you know, you have to be able to tell people you have a degree or a high school degree or college, but you can just tell them that.
Yeah.
You don't have to go.
No one ever does a background check.
Yeah.
It never happens.
No one would ever suspect that you didn't graduate a high school.
Yeah.
I don't know how this guy knows I did.
I know, it's all over the internet apparently. Wow, okay, good. So there you go.
What do you play? What kind of music?
I play like rock music, like I play guitar and then put drum beats in the background.
You could be like that Japanese kid on YouTube. You got?
Yeah.
Grab your guitar, Max. Go grab your guitar.
Grab
Look,
my
we can also take phone
Okay.
calls too. Look at
One
this.
second.
Hello, you're on the air with Norm MacDonald.
Hi, Tom. How's it going?
Good. Where are you calling from?
Kentucky.
Good. Max is going to get
Kentucky.
his guitar now,
Oh yeah.
and you're calling from Kentucky. Do you have a question for Norm, Kentucky?
Well, I kind of wanted your advice.
You drop out, man.
Drop out.
Well, I got suspended from school today for mooning my bus driver.
You got what? This is a
What, you
joke.
got suspended for school for what?
Mooning my bus driver.
I can't hear you.
Well, because he's playing the guitar.
Oh yeah, Max.
You hang up on that guy.
Max, I'm gonna hang up on you. Play something real quick, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm on Tom Green Live. Hooray!
All right, cool. Awesome.
Oh, that kid's got to get back in school.
I
fast.
know, Max. I talk to Max every day on here. I go on here. Max is
That
there. He
guy-
gets it. It's funny to hang up on him. He knows it's funny to hang up in the middle of a song.
He needs post-secondary education. that
Yeah,
kid.
he's dropping out of school now
No,
because
he shouldn't. After I heard he needs postgraduate work. Something. No.
So wait,
was that good? Is this mine Coke or yours?
that's your Coke, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wait, you live in Los Angeles here?
Yeah, we met just recently at the Byron Allen
Yeah,
show.
that was fun.
It was fun. Right?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I kept getting up and walking around in the
You know
audience.
this show, Howard?
Yeah, did you?
Well, you know, it's interesting because it's called Comics Unleashed, but they're all kind of pretty you were actually kind of unleashed.
I was just kind of walking around and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
it was-
the idea of the show is like they have 4 comics and then they just do their act.
Yeah, it was kind of an odd moment because I wasn't actually, I don't really have jokes, you know, so I just
Yeah,
sort of
right.
was jumping around and stuff. And then they would tell a joke, and then I'd go jump around, you know. So it was kind of odd, I think.
Yeah, and Byron Allen.
I hope they weren't mad at me. Were they mad at me or?
Yeah, somebody was mad at you.
Really?
Well, mad at that the whole thing was. But I thought that was the idea of the show, that all hell was to break.
Yeah.
It's called Unleashed.
I actually had the mug here last night. I was drinking out of the Comics Unleashed mug last night. Yeah, they got
But
nice
it's very
mugs.
funny, because Byron Allen he has no segues at all when he's asking you questions, because he has 4 guys, they're all doing their act. And then he was asking me for jokes. I couldn't remember any jokes from my act or anything.
So, was it-
When I'm interviewed, it's hard. It's hard for me just to do a joke,
yeah.
But he had no segue. So there was this other guy, Robert Schimmelon, who had cancer, and his wife left him, all this horrifying stuff. So that's how he started the show. He
Right,
said,
right.
Robert, I hear you have cancer. And he's like, yeah, I got cancer. My balls or cock or something.
Yeah, I had that actually.
You had the cock?
The balls.
Cancer? Cock?
Ball. yeah.
Cock? Cock or ball?
Ball
the
cancer.
ball
yeah.
cancer.
One ball. Yeah.
I remember you parlayed it into a TV special.
Yes, I did. Yeah. It's not. It's good to have focal point.
So, anyways, he says to Schimmel all this stuff. The guy's like, oh, yeah, I had cancer, and then now my wife's mad at me because I'm fucking this, my daughter's friend and all that. It's like horrifying. The guys didn't know. And then Byron Allen goes, well, it's good to have you. Norm, I understand that you have a cat. It's like, there's no sense
Right.
of talking.
It's tough jumping around between 5 comedians.
And this is what he said to John Lovitz.
Uh-huh.
He said, at one point, he turned to John Lovitz and he said, now, John, I understand. Does that sound racist? Because I'm trying to do a black guy. and Byron Allen doesn't sound like a black guy at all. But he goes, this was his segue. He goes, John, now I understand you're growing older?
Leading to a joke about age and aging. Yeah. Well, it's a fun show, though. It is fun to do it.
Well, yeah.
We'll never be asked back
No,
after this.
I didn't have fun. I was trying to.
Do you feel you want to you get caged in an environment like that? Like on SNL, you would sort of break the, you got in trouble on that.
I don't.
guess,
Well,
didn't you?
I don't want to hear some guy telling me a joke like the other comics. I don't want to hear their jokes.
Right. We can say anything we want on here.
Yeah.
We don't have to tell jokes.
I know.
We can cuss.
You can swear. I have to
I
try to swear.
I try not to swear though. I
That's
try
smart.
not to.
That's smart. You got to censor yourself.
Yeah.
You know what Bob Dylan said? I'm trying to think of what he said. He said a lot of things.
Yeah, he said a lot of
No,
stuff.
he said that
He's always rambling on
if
about
a
something.
man lives without the law, he must be honest.
Uh-huh.
In other words, he has to make up his own rules.
Right.
It can't just be chaos with the,
Exactly. Exactly. It's like we're here on the internet, floating in a sea of smut.
That's right.
You know, we